Also still ahead, hundreds of companies are considering coming to the Valley. That's good news when it comes to getting Arizonans back to work. A closer look at the jobs available and the impact to our communities. Business rebound. Good news during these difficult times. Hundreds of companies looking to potentially set up shop right here in the Valley. And with thousands of Arizonans still out of work due to the pandemic, announcements about big name companies moving in can be exciting. But what does it actually mean for Arizona? ABC 15's John Genovese breaking down the numbers.
Obviously, times are different. There's an uneven recovery occurring.
From last spring's shock, the jobs are coming back, but not all at once. Chris Camacho of the Greater Phoenix Economic Council says between March and November last year, the Valley lost around 215,000 positions. Some 75% of them have returned, but that means 45,000 are still in limbo.
You have your mom and pop locally owned businesses most affected by this kind of pandemic. Certainly the tourism and accommodations, hospitality sector also hit.
It's a stark contrast when we're hearing big name announcements from big companies like Zoom and Intel setting up or expanding in the Valley. TSMC, one of the world's biggest semiconductor companies, recently announcing a factory in the Valley set to bring 1,600 jobs. But what does that mean for people who are struggling today?
This COVID era and now this new digital economy is going to require our at-large worker base, at least a portion of it, to reskill to meet the needs of tomorrow's jobs base.
Camacho says GPEC and other local organizations are working with community colleges, districts like West-MEC, and resource providers like Pipeline AZ to increase awareness and access to training programs, and in some cases, financial support when it comes to learning.
These are catalyst projects that not only drive direct job creation, but a massive indirect jobs base.
Camacho says over 250 companies are currently evaluating expansions into Greater Phoenix. The focus over the next year will be to lure in more advanced manufacturing opportunities, especially in the electronics and aerospace supply chains. Encourage high-growth technology companies from around the globe to choose Arizona and hopefully establish a primary or regional headquarters.
I am optimistic about the near-term future and that I do believe once we pass the COVID pandemic caseload numbers spiking, there will be better days for us here in Arizona.
John Genovese, ABC 15, Arizona.